What's up, my people? Welcome to HabeshaConnection, another episode. Today we have a special guest. Special guest. And this is one of the reasons we start doing HabeshaConnection is to promote the people who are really doing something for our community that can bring all of us together. And I want everyone to welcome today a guy that started a great app called Mosobna-app. Please welcome Aman.
Thank you. Hey, listen, shout out to HabeshaConnection as well, man.
All love.
Doing big things, connecting. A lot of us, the reason why I'm here now today is inspired by people like yourself.
Appreciate that, man.
Platform like yourselves, Credit to you too, man.
We appreciate that, my bro.
Credit to you too, bro.
Appreciate that. I want to start. We have this great app. I'm sure everybody's seen it on a social media that you're promoting, which is, I find it very amazing. That is helping our community or can help our community come together doing things. Tell us a bit more. What's the app name?
That's the whole idea of the app. So Mosobna-app, for those who hasn't heard about it yet. So Mosobna-app is just a platform that will help us get together in terms of people connecting and stuff like that. So the idea behind it was, I grew up in London. I wasn't born here, but I grew up in London. And growing up, I didn't have a lot of Habesh friends and X, Y, and Z. Most of us that grew up here, you grow up and then kind of went back home for a bit, and it kind of just opened my eyes, just to see how many different people who's got that similar mindset of myself and X, Y, and Z. But I was never ever be able to meet these people or even hear about them because the social media is so wide and so diverse and so so you kind of get lost in it, and you don't really meet the people that kind of will inspire you. I've got a lot of people. I like to have people that inspire me around me. You know what I mean? So that's the people that's gonna drive you, that's motivate you and support you and X, Y, and Z. And most important is that inspiration. Inspiration opens up to many great things,
No, absolutely. I like that.
Yeah, so I didn't really see a lot of that in within the Eritrean community or Ethiopian community within Habesha community, until I kind of started going back home and X, Y, and Z, and I thought, there's so many people. How do you get to meet? It would be great. How do you get to know these people? There must be so much more. So it's what if we had a platform of our own? What if we had a platform that can kind of just connect everyone together, bring everyone in one place and thing? And that's where Mosobna was originally created, behind the idea. So Mosobna-app kind of just help you get everyone in one platform. I've created it. When I was creating it, it was very important for me that it was free, because I don't want it to be it's a money-making scheme or X, Y, and Z, because there's a bigger plan for it.
It's absolutely right, actually. People need to know it's for free.
Yeah, the app's for free. All you got to do is download it, sign up, put your details in, and you're good to go. You ain't got to pay money. There's no subscriptions. There's no hidden fees and X, Y, and Z. The most definitely, it's not a dating app. That's the most common thing. Yeah. For some reason, everyone thinks it's a dating app. I'm like, yo, it's not a dating app. How does that come from? This is social networking. It's a social networking app. So you can use it socially for thing, and it will help you network. So how it kind of works is, if you don't mind me explaining.
No, I want you to explain. I want everyone to know exactly how it works.
So how it works is, so when you sign up to the app, we've created this algorithm that's going to use the information in your profile that to help you link. So let's say, example, you're a student, you're studying to be an engineer. You're currently hobbies are music or sports and so on. It will use all these different information. We use what you're studying. You're studying to be an engineer. You're studying engineering, so we'll connect you with current engineers. That's on the platform, so you can start building a network, and you can start things. So we'll recommend them as friends and so on. So you can start building a rapport. Use them as mentor.
Ask for advice or
ask for advice or do if you want to do like a apprenticeship or experience and so on and so on. These are the people open the doors for you. You understand what I mean? So what we lack most of the time is someone to put their arms around us.
Especially from our own background.
Yeah, from our own background, because that's the people that's really needs to put your arm around. You know what I mean? When you got a platform, when you're in a position to put your arm around someone that's of your own kind, you got to do it. Yeah, because it's important. Because if you don't do it, someone else ain't going to do it for them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it's good to kind of connect within your own community.
And absolutely to point out where, for example, for me, growing up, we didn't have that, someone from our own background, which could give us a great help. And now to have something like this, I think is very helpful. You can help the youngsters, you can help people that came new to the country. Yeah. You know, you can help a lot.
Yeah, you can help a lot. You can actually help a lot. And there's people that's been reaching out, people that's on the platform. I've got this guy that's I'm currently like talking with and that's using the app or whatever not. So what he does is he helps parents get foster children. Do you know what I mean? So instead of going through the hoops, you know how difficult, like it might not seem that difficult, but it's quite difficult going through the processes of getting the list of foster kids and so on and so on. So he's actually on the platform, and he's using the platform. People can actually reach out from through the platform to get foster kid, like to be on the list. So he help them get on the list. He help them get advanced and make sure that they get. These are the things that's important, and like it makes it easily accessible. Yeah, with an app, and of course other things. If you got businesses, if you got restaurants, if you do events, if you go a barber shop or wherever it is, you can promote it. The beauty thing of it is you can promote it in the app. When you're promoting it in an app, you're reaching your target audience directly.
That's the key, reaching your target, your community.
You're reaching your community directly. Whatever you put on there, you're talking to your community. You're not talking to Tom, Dick and Harry. You're talking to your people.
Absolutely.
You understand? People that relate to you, that come from the same culture, the same background, that knows what you're on about, that knows where your stand is, that, you know what I mean, that can 100%, these are the people that you want to reach. And if you're just a person that's signed up to that app as well, the companies or the people, X, Y, and Z, these are people that you can easily have common grounds with, because they are people from the same background that understand your struggle, that understand your parents' struggle, that understand the immigration situation, that understand the Western life situation that growing up here, where it is for us. You know what I mean? This is like, it's a common ground. It's a platform where it connects us with us, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah? Even for myself, I'm finding it
I'm sure you started linking new people that you never knew that we had
it's opened up since the app was launched. It's opened up like so many windows for me, and I met so many people I would never normally meet, and it's beautiful, man. Because to me, that's the most inspiring thing. Because the app is still growing, we've still got a lot improvement to do. We've got a lot of new features coming up. We're listening to people's feedbacks. We're looking at what we could be doing better. And we're improving the app and we're working on it. However, the people that we're meeting for the platform are very inspiring. You know, for me, that's been beautiful to experience. And
it sounds amazing journey. I wanted to ask you, how did you come out with Mosobna?
Mosobna?
Yeah, Mosobna. Like, what made you decide for that name?
Do you know what it is? Yeah,
I always wanted to ask you.
Yeah, so I was looking for a name that it's not different between like Eritrean and Ethiopian. I'm not interested in politics. Like I'm not interested in thing. I just wanted to be able to connect our people together, X, Y, and Z. So I didn't really want a name that represents Ethiopia. I didn't really want a name that represents Eritrea. I wanted it like something that's common language. Yeah. So Mosobna, that's one of the reasons Mosobna is a common language. But the most important thing is in Mosob, when you sit down and you eat together, innit? Yeah, it's a food. It's a thing where everyone gathers around in occasions and special occasions, and everyone eats together. And that's what the whole app is about. It's like, how do we eat together financially?
Absolutely.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you sit down together and eat. Yeah. And we need to eat together financially.
You should be very proud of yourself, brother, for what you do, because you can help. I believe, even if you help one person, you're doing great. It can help a lot of people.
Most definitely. Listen, it's helped me. Some people's reached out, and love to those people that's been reaching out, that's showing love. The journey of actually starting the app and launching the app and everything like that hasn't been like the most ideal journey. A lot of learning, a lot of difficulties, ups and downs, whatever not. But love to the people, man. Love to the people that's like just been supporting it, giving me feedback, giving me the support, the encouragement to keep on going, to let you know that you're on the right path, that this is something that they're looking for. This is something that that can work and X, Y, and Z. So yeah, love for all them people out there. So
I mean, you just celebrated your 1 year anniversary.
1 year, man.
Yeah, see how time
It
goes
goes
fast.
quick.
Yeah,
It goes quick. It's been a journey, man.
How does it feel
It's been a
so
journey.
far celebrating that 1 year?
You know what? Yeah, it's so real right now, but at the same time, it's been crazy. It's just like been nonstop. Yeah. It doesn't feel like we're haven't accomplished what we need to accomplish yet. We're still like pushing. We're still striving. And the most important thing is just like kind of keeping humble and realizing, like knowing what you started it for, and kind of keeping true to your actual agenda, your actual route. So the agenda was, for me, is just like, it seems cheesy or whatever you want to call it, whatever. But it's about making a difference.
Absolutely.
It's about making a difference. I never strived to making money, because I can make money by making it subscribe, by making pay, by this, that. But the reason I've done it free in the first place is because making a difference in the long run, the bigger picture was more important to me than things. So I'm still just working on that. So you just got to keep humble and keep striving. You know.
What as a person, what inspires you?
A lot of things inspire me, man.
Is there anything that you can
A
share
lot of
with
things.
us?
I'm not gonna lie. A lot of things inspire me. You know, like most important. I don't know. Success is it might sound like a broad thing to say, but yeah, just success kind of it drives me. I love to see people win, man. Yeah, I like to be on the winning side, but I also like to see people win, because I don't know, it's inspiring. I find inspiration in the weirdest things. Like
I mean, a lot of people get inspired different ways.
Yeah,
I understand what you mean.
I could see the most. I don't know. I could see the most random thing, and I could see something that I'll be like, yo, I could that kind of like I could see like I don't know, man. Like, there's a lot of things that inspire me in it.
I mean, we're gonna put all the details at the bottom, and
course.
the social medias and stuff. People can contact you.
Yeah, check it out.
I mean, you can give it a shout and let them know where they can find you. If you wanna, can people contact you on your personal one if they have to?
Yeah, absolutely. They can. There's many platforms, ways to contact me. Depends what you're reaching out. So if it's for like collaboration, if you're a business, if you're a thing, you can contact us for Mosobna on Mosobna-app, on Instagram, or we've got emails on our landing page. So you can like just email us or drop us a DM, X, Y, and Z, or whether it's Facebook thing, if it's for like promotions and collaborations and so on. If you're, we're doing many things at the moment. So Mosobna-app is one side of it, and of course we've got Mosobna Limited as the company, so we're doing development as well. So we collaborate. We're working with a lot of other third parties, so we actually develop apps as well. So so when it comes to like website development, app development, stuff like that, you can reach out to me directly on a.king.mahari on Instagram.
I'm gonna put it down
again. My email address, even from Mosobna, you can reach out to me. But yeah, we're involved in a lot of things at the moment.
I know you've been working with different kind of people? And who are those people that you've been working with lately that you've been collaborating with? I know you have a few of them.
Through Mosobna?
Yeah.
Through Mosobna, there's actually a lot of companies, businesses, and like events, planners. Again, which I was talking with East's Live, the big up East's Live. I was talking with them, and they're like, "Yeah, do you want to jump on events?" I said, "Listen, I'll work with anyone. I'm open to work with everyone. That's what Mosobna is about, because you might see yourself as a event planners and party guys, whatever. Not, but I see you as business people. I see you as the future. I see because you've got that mindset where you want to, you're hustling, you're on a grind, you want to achieve something. You got a goal. At the end of the day, to me, you're a businessman. Yeah." And he goes, "Yeah, shout out to you," because he was like he's thrown back from it. But yeah, so there's people like them that's a thing, Guile Entertainment, and most definitely like Meet the Aries. Shout out to them big time. Again, they come to, if you haven't heard about Meet the Aries event.
We got our brother Philly.
Yeah, Philly. Shout out Philly. Yeah, doing big things and supported us like massively. And we're supporting them as well, of course. Yeah, but there's a Red Sea money trading. My guy, he doesn't have a company. He works for thing, but he's on Mosobna-app as that does the like fostering kids, helping mothers and stuff like that, getting in the list. There's a lot of barbershops, restaurants, other clubs like the Halak for old the Halak, the Brickstone now. That's like working with us. There's loads that's been reaching out. Even overseas, I was on a call with in Washington with a group of teachers. Shout out to them. There's actually like a group of teachers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Washington where they so they spend free, like they don't get paid for this, bro. They're literally after school. They get together. They're all Habesha.
They're all Habeshas.
They're all Habesha.
Oh, wow.
So what they do is after school, they find places where they can get kids and give them like upskilling and support with like lessons, support with homework.
That's fantastic.
Man,
do you got the detail in their social media?
I've got their social media.
Yeah, we can put their details down and people can contact them.
So check them out. There's in Canada, we've got the basketball team. So there's like a basketball nation in Canada. That's the working of building like a what do they call it, like an international team.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they're gonna be coming to London soon as well. They're touring around Europe or whatever not. And what they're doing actually is recruiting people that's talented for basketball. So if you're into basketball or something like that, again, we'll put the link on
100%. Yes.
We'll put the details on here. So if you're into basketball, you think you've got, come, shout out, make sure you reach out to them. They're doing things. These are so many different
I know someone
in our community that's doing things.
Yeah,
and it's love, and this is what inspires me.
Absolutely.
Stuff like that.
Talking about basketball, I have a sister, Fanan. She's living in Africa now. She plays basketball. She's a coach. We're gonna put her detail. Big up Fanan. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's great to hear. Yeah, So where do you see the app going? Let's say from here, 5 years time.
Where do you see it? You know what? Yeah, I wouldn't like. I like to take a step at a time. I like to take it as it is. I know what I want to achieve with the app. Yeah, but I don't want to like. I'm not really trying to. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like what I would like it to see, or would like it to see it go is for the community to embrace it and for it to actually start making a positive difference for us. Whether it's financial benefit, whether it's education benefit, or whether it's just bringing us together. If I can contribute one thing, so like I used to have this my neighbour in Tottenham, older guy, my friend's granddad, old school Tottenham guy, right? And he used to say to me, he'd be like, can't change the world. You can only change the community that you can touch.
Absolutely.
Right? And that's what we're trying to do.
Yes.
But if everyone, if you can make a change to whatever you can touch, to your own community, ultimately, in the long run, it's changing the world, you know what I mean?
No, it does, absolutely. I wanted to ask you, if you could improve our community using the app, what could it be? Or how can we improve as a community to come together?
If I could improve, that's two different questions. If I could improve the community, I wouldn't put a thing on it. I wouldn't put, because there's so many ways you can improve, right? You'll never stop improving.
Absolutely.
There's no such thing as perfection, right? There's always going to be room for improvement.
From what we are now as a community,
from what we are now, what we can improve on is the reason why I wanted to develop the app. What we could improve on is how we connect with each other, how we get close with each other, how we support each other, how well we know thing and what's it called? For example, right? So I think I'm sure in the comments or something you guys will let me know if I'm slightly wrong, but I'm more or less like the figure of the Jewish community. Like 1 single pound will circulate 40 something times.
Wow.
Yeah, within the own community, right? Like Indian community that will circulate 30 something times. You don't even want to know what Habesha community, how many the pounds. It will probably circulate
0
2 times. So the reason for that is because we are so spread out. Yeah, we're all spread out. We're consumers of others. So where we can get better is how. If I want to get if I want to buy something, let's say for example, how do I find your business? How do I invest in pay that? Because I'm gonna pay the same money whichever way, right? If I'm gonna hire someone for work or whatever, now how do I hire my own brother? Or how this is how we keep the money circulating in our communities. Because one way or another, our community is small. Everyone knows already. Our community is small, innit? You meet someone. And then
somehow or another, someone.
So all you're doing is embracing and promoting, uplifting your own. When you uplift, you can't lift anyone up from the bottom, innit?
Absolutely,
yeah. You gotta be up to lift someone up. So
pull the person up.
The more you bring other people up, the more that people that get lifted up. The more people that get lifted up, the more of us improve. There's so many different ways we can improve. But the start of it is how do we find each other and how do we connect with each other? How do we get to know each other? And you don't naturally just work with someone or draw towards someone just because they're Habesha. Yeah, you have to have that common thing. So when you meet someone and you have that rapport, the similarity, whatever that automatically connects you.
And this is what the app can bring. You can bring similarity together.
Yeah.
Like you said earlier on,
this is what the
different
app does.
workers, different jobs.
This is what the app does because it uses your information in terms of what is your hobbies, what is your education, what is your X, Y, and Z. So we'll link you with other people that's in the same education as you. We'll link you with other people that's in the same field of work as you. You will link you with other people that's got the same hobbies and interests as you. So automatically you'll be able to relate and get their banter, get their work jokes, get their whatever not. You'll be able to relate, and it's easier for you to work with these people. So what it's doing is making it easier for you to find the people that you can actually work with. So use the app. All you got to do, like we said already, the app is free. Download the app, sign up, interact, be active on it, and meet people and be open to meet people. That's the most important thing. We've got to be open to meet people and to interact with people and X, Y, and Z. None of us are perfect. Absolutely. There's going to be people there, on all social media, there's going to be people that's going to annoy you, innit? There's going to be people that, but you shouldn't judge everyone in one thing because, like how I learned. Like I grew up thinking, like without getting too deep in it, but I grew up thinking Habesha is like a tap away, you know. So I'm not really gonna think. I'd rather my people are my people, my friends are my friends. I don't care where they come from or where, because they got the same mindset as me.
That saying, if you don't know where you're from, you don't know where you're going.
Yeah, there's that. But at the same time, there's that mentality of like, this is how we are. This is how people from my background are. And I don't really want to F with that, right? But reality is, that's true. But there's also people that's got the same mindset as you.
Yeah.
People that you can relate with. And that's the people you need to connect with.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so you shouldn't blank out a whole community based on a negative impression that you may have had of your community, X, Y, and Z. So you should have an open mind, come to the platform, sign up and meet people and have an open mind. And you can only gain from it. If you don't gain nothing from it, you ain't losing nothing from it.
Absolutely. That's actually a good point you make, because some people, they make a judgment by meeting one person.
I did. It's not a fault.
They generalize the whole community. So it's a good point that you make. And as you grow older, I think you have a bit of understanding. Yeah, it's that realizing.
You realize you can't treat everyone the same. You can't blank out a whole race of people, a whole blanket of people, and like there's no such thing as a blanket thing. You can't just.
I think sometimes we put pressure in our own community to be so perfect, and then if something goes wrong, we take it so personal, and then we start blanking the whole community. Oh, I don't mess around with Habesha because so and so did this to me.
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. You can't do that. The more you do that, you kind of just shutting down your own growth. You're shutting down your own opportunity, because listen, like the older you get, and this is for the younger generation, you won't see it now, but as you get older, you realize the industry, the system, there's actually a system there. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. This is a realist thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
There's a system there, and people bring their own. You see certain industry, it's all populated by a certain race. You see in another industry, it's all populated by one certain race. You see the music industry is all owned by a certain race. You see that industry. The reason for that is because they all put their arms around each other, and becomes their business, and they bring their people through.
That's
which is a
correct.
natural thing.
Yeah,
it's not nothing to be frowned on those races that's doing that, or those people. Don't be mad at them, because they bring their own people, innit?
You start bringing your own people.
How do you bring your own people?
Yeah, this is what we need to focus on.
Yeah, how do you bring your own people? So you got to be the example that you want to see. Yeah, so and that's what we're trying to do here. So like, for example, like we were saying, I was talking about like the development that we're doing for the app development, so on. But we're also at the moment working with record labels in UK, record labels and entertainment labels that's doing like movies that work with BBC. So we've got contracts with like BBC's Channel 4, access to all these things. So for us, it's like if you come through Mosobna or wherever not, and we identify you and we see you've got opportunity, you reach out to us, you show us what.
There's a potential there.
Yeah, there's a potential there. Of course, we're going to be the example that we want to see. So we're going to help you. How can we help you pop out? So how could we use our resources to make you pop out? So if you're in the music industry, if you're a model, if you're in the acting industry, reach out, come talk to us, and yeah, of course.
Yeah, you heard it here. What other project do you have? I mean, do you know what I want to ask you, Ashley?
Yeah, go on.
Besides your personal life, because I know it's not easy to do apps. It takes a lot of work, you know? What do you do to relax off the app, off your other jobs?
You know what, yeah, I get asked these questions, and but by people that get to know me.
Yeah.
Quite often as of recent, because I don't really shut down a lot, you know. I don't really turn off a lot. I'm always on. And sometimes, sometimes it could be a lot, but at the same time, I don't really know what to do with myself when I'm not on.
So are you one of those people who just need to be on it 24/7, or do you take time out to do? It can even be for an hour or 20 minutes. What do you do?
No, if it's
to recharge your battery.
If we're talking about for an hour
Yeah.
or 20 minutes or something like that, then bro, do you know what I like to do the most?
Watch Arsenal.
Yeah. One guy. You already know. That's my team. That's my team. Oh, goodness, I'm not missing that match. Whether I'm watching it on my car, on my phone, or I'm going somewhere, just stopping to watch half. Yeah, I'm watching that game. I'm watching that game.
Yeah.
No, but if I'm just chilling, if I find that like 1 hour or so, and bro, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm staying at home,
Chilling.
Yeah, sometimes planning to do nothing is a plan of itself.
It's a pleasure.
It's a plan of itself.
Yes,
People are like, "What's your plans today?"
That's what
I'm
people
like,
don't realize.
I've got plans. My plan is to chill. That is my plan. Yeah,
But people don't realize that.
Watch a game or watch a movie, go on Netflix or something. Watch
Me time.
a TV series.
Yes, me time.
Well, I was watching that House of Dragons as of recent. So I was just like chilling, watching, trying to catch that or 50 Cent things on Amazon. What's it called? BMF.
BMF, yeah.
Them things there. Oh yeah, I like.
Nah, I love it.
Like just to chill. If I have my me time, that's me chilling. Yeah.
Nah, that's wicked.
Watching a movie and just I'm a homebound naturally, but if I'm not at home, I'm gonna go normally.
As long as you find your peace and what motivates you, have your own time. That's amazing. Off the subject, I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite Habesha food?
Oh, there's a lot, you know.
Like, if you had to pick, let's say you're on an island, right? You had to pick
Don't make me pick one.
Habesha
I can't
food.
pick one.
No, let's just have one.
I can't pick one.
I mean, if someone put a gun to your head.
Can I pick two?
Okay, we'll give you two.
If I could pick two.
All right, let's go for
if
two.
I could pick two.
Yeah.
But this is so good. But this is the first two that come to my mind because I love mixing these two together.
Yeah.
You know, it's as in like cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah, with dullat.
Really? I love dullat.
Yeah, dullat and sabha cigar.
Yeah.
My
That's
guy.
it. Why?
I don't know, bro. That combo is live, you know.
What you mix it together?
Huh?
You mix it together?
I just have a bit like when I'm having injera, like as you do, you get your injera, you put your sabha and a bit of dullat.
Yeah.
And
tuck
bro.
it in.
Yeah, you just tuck it in, bro. That's the one. If I'm stuck on an island, that's all I'm gonna eat. I eat that all day long, bro.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Before you wrap up,
What's your one?
You know what? Kolwa.
Kolwa?
Yeah.
You eat kolwa all the time?
No, I don't, but if I have to.
For like you're stuck in an island. Where's the flavor, bro?
I don't, you know what? Dullat, I like.
Yeah, dullat is nice, but the sabha gives it that flavor.
Yeah, I just
flavor,
you know what? I just
dullat got that tasmi, it's got the thing, but that sabha, that spice.
Yeah,
it gives
no,
it that
I
bit,
like kolwa and dullat.
I'm about my spice. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you a spice guy?
Yeah,
I'm not really a
spice
spice guy. That's my problem.
Guys, yeah,
I can't deal with too much spice.
yeah, I'm a spice guy.
Before we wrap up, is there anything that you want to add that for people to know? Like I said before, we're going to put your information. So anybody that want to contact Aman or through Mosobna.com, I mean, we put all the details and they can contact you. But is there anything that you like to add that?
Yeah, I guess, most importantly, support, download, and participate in Mosobna-app. That's the most important thing. Other than that, like I said, we're doing a number of other things. So software development, app development, websites. When it comes to like the music industry, we're more involved in it now. There's a lot of things that we're dipping and dabbling. We've got resources that's open to us. So just reach out to us. We'd love to collaborate. Same thing we said about Mosobna. It's about collaborating and bringing our own people. So of course, if there's opportunity to bring it on, and you've got talent, you're doing something, shout out businesses. Would love to hear more from you guys. People like, you know what it is? Yeah, one thing we haven't heard enough from is like people that's doing stuff for the youth. We want to get a lot more involved with that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's like people that's doing stuff for the youth and stuff like that, because it feels like there's less of that. So if there is people out there, please do reach out. We'd love to find a way to support you guys and bring, because that's important in our agenda, important for us. to do, and it costs you nothing. So like we're not asking for nothing. So just shout out. We just wanted to be here. We're here for the culture. You know.
That's amazing. I mean, I want to thank you for coming, and I want to say to you as a brother, I'm proud of what you're doing.
I appreciate that, bro.
You know, and this is inspiring not just for us, but I think for the youngsters, anyone in our community. And I think I personally believe anyone is doing something for our community that brings us together, we should support it.
Absolutely.
You know, you don't even have to like it, but you should support it because it's bringing people together.
You can like it too.
Yeah, you can like it, but you know, sometimes people don't understand it. But as long as you're supporting the community, you know, we should all come together as one and support one another. And I'm sure we're gonna have you back here and to see how far he's gone and with your other projects. And Aman, honestly, I'm proud of you to keep going.
Most definitely. Appreciate it, bro.
Cheers.
Love.
Love.